Welcome to the Alchemy Bar on the Carnival Mardi Gras in February of 2022. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel, and our first and only Carnival cruise so far. Not sure if we would go on another one again. It's kind of hard to say. There were certain things about the cruise that we really liked, but other things that didn't quite work for us. So I don't know. The jury's a little bit out still. As I'm putting this vlogged episode together, we've got quite a few things lined up in the future. So you never know, we might do Carnival again. One of the areas that we definitely enjoyed were a lot of the bars on the ship. As you can imagine, there are quite a few of them. And the Alchemy Bar here on the Carnival Mardi Gras was definitely one of the ones that we liked. As you can see, kind of mixing up really nice specialty cocktails here. As you watch the bartender here, you'll notice he's got a mask on, and it is worth noting the time frame. This was February 2022, and so this was the cruise restart, and it was kind of right in the middle of the cruise restart. And so this was back in a time period where masks were kind of a on again, off again thing. There were times where some of the cruise lines would require the masks and then some wouldn't, and you know, they would require them at one point and then stop and then start back up, and it was just a very kind of uneven time back then, kind of uncertain, uncharted, territory. And as a matter of fact, speaking of COVID, on this particular cruise, when we came home after the cruise was over, we both tested positive for COVID. So kind of knew it was bound to happen. One of the things that we did not like about this ship was the elevators were absolutely tiny. They were just ridiculously small. And I don't remember if we had a mask on all the time or not when we were in those elevators. It was kind of hard to say. But it was one of the things where the elevators were so small that at a certain point, after a couple days into the cruise, we did everything we could to avoid the elevators and just take the stairs. And that kind of really did not help in terms of the enjoyment of the cruise. But a lot of pluses and minuses on this cruise, and the Alchemy Bar was definitely a plus. The food overall was pretty good, especially the included specialty restaurants, which was Cucina del Capitano. I think we went to Shebang a couple of times, and so we had a good time overall, but there were just a couple of things that were a little weird for us. But Alchemy Bar in the French Quarter area, we were stopping here to get a drink before going and having dinner at the Fahrenheit 555 restaurant, which is kind of right next door to this.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Good?
Very good.